Hello, my name is Gary, and I was raised in the western United States, so I'm a native English speaker. I hope that you will enjoy this YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us.
The 38 Letters from J D Rockefeller to His Son by J D Rockefeller, 1839 to 1937. The 27th letter. The God of luck favors the brave. October 7th, 1898. Dear John, your sister Sadie happily told me a few days ago that she got lucky as her stocks were like slaves helping her bring huge amounts of money home. I think Sadie may be crazy happy now, but I don't want her to get carried away by money, and I told her to be careful because that luck would sometimes throw her into the field of failure. Almost everyone who has a successful career warns the world that you can't live on luck. Especially, you can't rely on luck to build your career. Interestingly, most people believe in luck, and I think they confuse chance with luck. No chance, no luck. John, think about the lucky people you know. You are almost sure that they always exude a radiance of self-confidence and an attitude of no difficulty in the world, and they can even appear bold. There is a chicken and egg problem lurking in this. Do lucky people act confidently and bold because of luck, or is their luck a result of their confidence and boldness? My answer is the latter. The God of luck favors the brave. This is the motto I have always respected in my life. Victory does not necessarily belong to the strong, but the alert and brave will also win. Of course, there are also those who believe that caution is better than bravery, but bravery and boldness are more prominent and attractive than caution and cowardice are simply incomparable. I've never met anyone who doesn't appreciate assertiveness. Everyone is a supporter of assertiveness and expects such a person to be a leader, and we're drawn to them because they have a strong appeal. Therefore, brave people are often more successful and easily take on leadership roles. Presidents, commanders, and those who are promoted quickly are such people. Experience has taught me that those who boldly and decisively make the best deals attract the support of others and form the most powerful covenants. However, those who are timid and hesitant are difficult to obtain such benefits. Not only that, the bold approach is also very beneficial for them. Confident people expect success, and they will design all plans to achieve success in line with their expectations. Of course, doing so does not guarantee absolute success, but it naturally leads to the prospect of success. In other words, if you feel like a winner, then you act like a winner. If you act like a winner, you're more likely to have more wins and change your luck. The real hero is neither an arrogant person nor a mindless, reckless man. The brave know how to use prediction and a judgment plan for every action and decision. This approach, as military strategists say, will give you a huge boost in power, or in other words, it is a weapon that gives you an immediate and clear advantage to help you defeat your opponents. This reminds me of the bold decision to buy the Lamar Oil District more than 10 years ago. Before that, the oil industry had never stopped fearing that crude oil would be depleted. Even my assistants began to fear that they would not be able to make long-term profits from oil and quietly sold the company's shares. Some even suggested that the company should get out of the oil business and move to another more stable business. Otherwise, our ship would never be able to return. As a leader, when faced with pessimism, we should always send hope instead of lament. I told those who were in panic, God will give us everything. Feeling God's warm touch again when oil was discovered in the town of Lima, Ohio. It was just that the oil of Lima emitted a foul odor and could not be removed by conventional methods, deeply damaging the confidence of many people who wanted to make a fortune from it. But I had full confidence in the Lima field, and I could foresee that once we completely occupied Lima, we would have a strong power to dominate the oil market. It was possible that if the chants were forgotten, the Rockefeller name would be associated with pigs. I solemnly told the directors of the company this was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and it was time for me to invest my money in Lima. Unfortunately, my opinion was opposed by the timid. I don't have the personality to impose on others. I hoped that through a pleasant discussion everyone would finally be able to unify my opinion. It was a long and fruitless wait. I was worried that we had built a giant oil refinery on a global scale. It needed to eat a steady stream of crude oil like a hungry baby greedy for its mother's milk. But the Pennsylvania oil field was dying, and several other small oil fields we had already started to cut production, and in the long run we would have to rely on Russian crude oil. And the Russians would almost certainly use their control of the oil fields to weaken us, or even defeat us altogether and drive us out of the European market. But once we would have Lima's oil resources, we continued to be winners. I couldn't wait any longer. It was time for me to take action. As I expected, the conservatives still said no on the board, but I subdued the opposition in a way that surprised them. Gentlemen, if we don't want our ship to sink, we must guarantee our supply of crude oil. Now the oil buried under Lima is calling to us, and it will bring us a dizzying amount of wealth. For God's sake, please don't say that there is no market for that smelly liquid. I believe that everything God has given us has value, and I believe that science will clear our doubts. So I decide to make this investment with my own money and be willing to risk it for 2 years. If it succeeds after 2 years, the company can return my money. If it fails, I will bear all the losses myself. My greatest opponent, Mr. Platt, was moved by my determination, sincerity, and with tears in his eyes, he said to me excitedly, "John, my heart has been captured by you, and since you think it should be done, let's do it together. If you can take this risk, so can I. The spirit of cooperation is the pillar that helps us increase our strength." We were successful. We had invested heavily in Lamar with all our strength, and the rewards were even greater. We had taken control of the largest crude oil production base in the United States into our own hands. Our success at Lamar had fueled our dynamism, leading us to embark on an unprecedented acquisition in the oil industry. As a result, as we envisioned, we became the most formidable superfleet in the oil sector, achieving unshakable dominance. John, attitude helps create luck, and luck is in your choices. If you get it right 51% of the time, then you become a hero. This is my deepest experience about luck. Your father.